What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Mama Manifests. This is going to be a reading for, all right, yeah, knocking stuff around. This is going to be reading for the collective, and this is going to be for the full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. And you guys, I always feel the full moons, and it's gotten more intense the longer I've been intentionally manifesting during them. But this one is been hitting me physically, like not necessarily mentally. Well, yeah, mentally for sure. My mind's been like all over the place. Like I usually have a pretty good ability to be present, and I've just been thinking about really deep things, thinking about things going on in the collective. And my body, I don't know if anybody can relate with this, but my whole body feels like somebody ran over it, like all down my spine. And so I just feel this energetic upgrade happening for me on a personal level. And it's almost to the point where like I didn't even want to record a video because I'm like, can I do this? Can I even sit in a chair? Can I talk? Whatever. But I feel like I'm not going to be able to get any real rest until I share whatever is meant to come out in these cards. And like I said, this is intended for anybody who comes across this video. Why am I losing my train of thought there? But yeah, so it's intended for anybody who comes across this video. It's going to be like, what's going on with this full moon? It is an eclipse, so these energies, with full moons, usually they're present for a month. With eclipses, they're present for 6 months. So whatever we get in this reading, we can pretty much expect like an overall background message to whatever else is going on within the next 6 months. It's big, guys. I mean, there's so much going on in the world. I'm not really going to get into it. I might when we get into these cards. We shall see. But there's so much going on. We're all transforming as a collective. We're transforming individually. And I think that's the most important thing to remember. It's never outside of us. Yes, we see the manifestation of where our collective consciousness is at, but it isn't outside of us. And to do our part isn't to point the finger at anybody else, right? It's to heal ourselves. It's to heal ourselves, okay? And that's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask to tap in. I'm going to ask for you on the other end to kind of take some deep breaths. I'm going to take some deep breaths and really tap in. Get in receiving mode so we can both receive and be present for these messages that Spirit is about to give us, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right in. And I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you for giving me the ability to be present in these moments. I don't even know how else there would be able to get through without being able to at least tap into that present feeling place, every once in a while with all the chaos going on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle. I'm going to start with the Unicorn Tarot, and we are just going to see what we get. I'm kind of just feeling this one out. Like I said, I just felt this inclination to do this reading. Here I am. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Shuffle, cut the deck, and then we're gonna pull some cards. We're gonna pull some cards. All right, guys, what do we got here? Woo! We're starting off big. We're starting off with the Ace of Rods here. So, you guys, this came out for my Starseed. I think that was the first card out for the Starseed collective reading. It's just time. There is passion all around us. Many people are passionate about different things, and many people, feel that they are bringing in this new beginning. And wherever people are on the level of consciousness is okay. And we need to accept everybody for where they are. We might not agree with them. We might be able to relate with their past experiences. But the most important thing is that we show them love. We show them what we found out. We show them the way. And so there is this, just everybody's kind of filled with passion, and we need to honor the passion that everybody's kind of getting to the same page where they're fed up wherever they're at. Like, if that makes sense to you, like people have different beliefs, and we need to remember that we all went through different beliefs to get to this place. And so there's this passionate new beginning. That's what we all collectively, that's the message coming through. We all can collectively be grateful that everybody's ready for something new. And it's fueled by the fire. It is fueled by the spirit. Time is up. Yeah. So Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, a lot of people are feeling bitter, are feeling like they've been taken advantage of, feeling like they want revenge, feeling like they want to, you know, intellectually hurt people. And that's not the energy that we're going to be tapping into. You watching this video, we need to know that people do feel scorned. We need to acknowledge that, and we need to meet them with love. We need to meet as the leaders, as the starseeds, as the light workers, because if you're watching this video, you are at some phase on your journey of transformation, and you being on that transformational road now. You have a responsibility, you know, you have a responsibility to understand that this is going on and meet everybody with love. Not just some, not just some, not just some, everybody. Because as soon as we start judging another human being, we're judging ourselves, because we are all connected. We are all connected. We have the Two of Rods coming out. Yeah, so that's really just talking about that decision. That decision of, you know, are we going to embrace this new beginning, or are we going to sit in old ways? And I just feel this strong message coming through for you guys and for me to remember what our purpose is, and to remember that we're going to lead with integrity. The Magician card under the Ace of Rods. We have everything we need. Okay, if you feel there is something that we all can do. There's something that we all can do. If you feel like you don't have the resources available to you to bring in this new beginning for yourself and lead the way, be a way shower, it's simply not true. It's simply not true. You have all the resources. You have everything you need. You have everything you need to live out your purpose, to be that way shower. And I think that's what's coming in with this full moon, is it's go time, people. It's go time. Everybody's looking. Nobody really knows where this is going. And we can't say we definitively do too, but we do know that it's all for the best. We do know that love is the answer and it isn't fear. And we can lead the way for people because everybody's looking to somewhere. The illusions of leadership or safety have been smashed or are smashing. People are looking for your voice. You have learned a lot. It is time to share that in whatever way it is to you. Yeah. Ten of Swords coming out of this. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This has been going on and been, you know, all of the chaos and everything that's happening has been going on. And there obviously always is going to be a resistance to this change. Even no matter where you are, no matter where you are, there is that feeling of resistance to change. And we need to know that we are going up against a system and an energy that's been dominant, for a long time. And so we need to just expect it. We need to expect it. There's going to be resistance still. Lead with passion, spirit, and love. Bring people this new beginning. They might not thank you now, but they sure will thank you later. And we don't need them to thank us. There's much bigger problems at hand right now. Ooh. Beautiful. Yeah, the truth. We have 2 aces here now. This is all about bringing in a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is all about the truth, a breakthrough, a breakthrough. So, I keep talking about us being the leaders. Of course, that's true. But I also want to acknowledge the individual aspect of this reading, because that goes too. This is in your personal life too. Because sometimes I know, being people that identify as light workers and starseeds, we feel like that's sometimes, is that all? What about me? What about my happiness? It's about that too. You're going to find your happiness from doing all of these things, from living your truth, leading people towards their breakthrough, despite the pushback. You have the resources. Love wins. You know that. Show that to people. All right, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? We are going to get Kim Kranz, we're going to get an archetype from Kim Kranz's archetype deck. I'm excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I feel full moon's a little bit early. I'm sure some of you do too. And I've been like, whoa, but I'm excited. I am excited. Wow. Yeah. This is about the death. This is the death card in the archetype deck. This is about the death of the old ways, the old structures that don't work, the facade, whatever you want to call it, the matrix, whatever. I don't care. It's about the death to that. It's about equality. It's about love. It's about embracing beauty. It's about being present. It's about taking personal responsibility. It's about healing. It's about not avoiding our emotions and our problems anymore. It's the death to that. It's over. It's over. And like I said, this is a 6-month out reading, because we're dealing with an eclipse. This is going to be happening over the next 6 months. And you are going to be bringing in that new energy and holding the frequency for that new energy. We're going to get a card out of the fairy tale deck. I just keep getting so intense here. Like I said, it's such intense energy. When one cycle closes, right, with the Ten of Swords, with the Death card, with these 2 new beginnings. When one cycle closes and a new one opens, it is intense. You probably know that on a very personal level, right? All right. What do the fairy tales have to say? Promises. Yeah, okay. I was talking earlier about the individual aspect of this, about talking about our role in the world and then our personal lives. And the message coming through on this beautiful card is Spirit just acknowledging the battles, the personal battles that you have been through, you are still going to go through, but promising that all is going to be well. Thank you for your service. This is a promise from the divine. Keep living your truth. Keep working up against the resistance. Keep believing you have the resources. Keep believing in your values and what you know. Don't let the bitter hearts distract you. And if they do, not for long. Make that decision to do the right thing like you have been this entire time. Keep going down the path that you know and that you've learned personally. And just like all the beauty has come in, it will continually flow in and you will be taken care of. You will be crowned. You will be crowned. We're going to get one out of the Work Your Light Oracle. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That's why. If you ever feel like this is more than you can bear, I understand that feeling very well. But you've been training for this for lifetimes. You can do this. I promise you, you can do this. All right. Birthing of a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I'm sorry. Look at that. And look, I like how this card has the woman individually working on herself instead of projecting at the problems, because there's problems everywhere. It's an individual healing process. It's an individual personal responsibility that we all have to take and realize that we're all part of the problem. We were all part of the problem in some way. Nobody's perfect. We all have healing to do. Accepting that, being aware of that, doing that journey, and helping and being part of bringing in this new beginning. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Let's see here. All right. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do one from the Numinous. This is like kind of like an astrology deck. And then I'm gonna pull some Buddha wisdom. One for our divine masculine and one for our divine feminine, which we all have inside of us. And we will see what we can focus on those areas. Virgo, the alchemist, methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary. Same messages just keep coming through. This is the same exact messages. I feel like I don't have to pull any more cards, but I'm going to. This is the last one, and then I'm going to do the Buddha wisdoms. You guys, you have everything you need. This is about an individual transformation process. Solitary. This is about every single one of us taking responsibility for our individual transformation and turning our pain into love and giving it back into the earth. Being the alchemist. Transmutation by remaining aligned, by putting our spiritual hygiene as number one. Engaging in those rituals, staying healthy so that we can be insightful and we can live out our duty and we can see and read between the lines with our discernment. This is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So you guys, this is my Buddha wisdom. These are my Buddha wisdom decks, and I have the divine masculine, divine feminine. We're just going to go ahead and get one from each. They're very simple messages. But they're beautiful. There's something beautiful in simplicity. I'm so glad I just submitted and surrendered and decided to record this reading. All right. Find joy in giving. Find joy in giving. Happiness is your reward. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All of this, what do I want to say? Well, every man out for himself, because I feel like that's where our world has gotten. Families don't stick together. People don't stick together. Friendships mean nothing. We've lost the value in giving to the people that we love and cherish. So we've lost our happiness. We reconnect with that simplicity, and happiness is the reward for ourselves and for all. And that is the healing for the divine masculine in us all. Being more selfless. Okay? Being more selfless. Thinking of others. Working in community. Working as a tribe. Like I said, the end of every man for himself. What about the divine feminine? Be the embodiment of peace and serve humanity. You are a bodhisattva. I think that's how you say it. That's just absolutely beautiful. Let's be of service. Let's bring in this new beginning. Let's be excited about it. Let's be excited about it. And know that by facing these battles and being there for people that might be hard to be there for, I'm just kind of getting choked up. It's really beautiful, you guys. It's really, really beautiful. This is all about giving, being of service, healing self, believing in what we know to be true, and birthing a new world into creation, and the promise of a happily ever after. And it might not be everybody's version of a happily ever after. Right? Because we have this barrier, but we have this man-made barrier between death and everything, and we think everything's so permanent. It's not. It's everlasting. But that's a discussion for another reading. I love you guys. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for taking your own personal responsibility on this transformational path. You have blessings coming up to you. You have a promise from the divine. Believe in yourself. Let's be of service. Namaste and God bless.